Yes, class. Assalamu alaikum. Uh, can you hear my voice? Please tell me the quality of the voice and any background noise if it is coming there. Hello. Assalamu alaikum. Can you hear me properly? Okay. Okay, Umair. Thank you very much. Okay, Umair. Thank you very much. Okay, Bismillah Rahman Rahim. So now I am going to start the lecture. Well, this is our first lecture on the Customer Relationship Management, CRM. In today's session, as being the first lecture, we will understand these terminologies, the customer, the marketing perspective of the customer value, CRM, the definitions, its scope, and some discussion on its scope and the nature, and some types of the users and its types and the different users of the CRM. Okay. As we know that as the name of this topic of this subject is concerned, the customer relationship management. It talks about the relationship with the customer and managing that relationship. If you just see the meaning of the title of this subject, but it is these days it is very important, and in the modern world, in the 21st century, this is one of the modern form of the, you can say, the in the field of in the field of marketing, in the studies, in all everywhere where there is a marketing being taught, this subject has taken a very important place, and it is taking day by day, it is taking more importance, both from the education point of view, from the learning point of view, and and also for the industry. One of the main reason for its importance is, before I start discussing on the other things on this subject, in the beginning I want to just to improve, to expand your canvas here. You know, these days if you see the businesses and the business world, we are no more the local, we are not no more the local businesses. We are the global, we are operating in the global market. We are competing with internationally, and we have the customers placed internationally. So with that canvas, there's a lot of information. Lot of information is out there, which need to be compiled for any business to know more about the businesses and about the markets and for getting the market information, for getting the information about the customers. So this becomes impossible for any business that they just collect or maintain that information just by using the existing technologies or the old systems of the established systems of managing all these things. We need to use and we need to bring in use new technologies, new methodologies in all the knowledge areas, in all our business functions. Marketing being the very essential function, rather we can say it's the survival of the business. Business depends on how the marketing department or the marketing function is being executed. So this thing become more important for the marketing department, for the marketing personnel, marketing people to understand the customers and compile that information, which is placed globally, and compile that information and not only compile, extract the data which is useful for them. Okay, so that they can. The concept is basically using that information as an opportunity. The modern managers in the 21st century, he is using this information for its opportunities. Okay, so for these things, for compiling this information, for collecting this information and processing this information and then extracting the useful information out of it, you need to have the. It is not possible that you don't use the modern technologies. All the information we need to use the cloud computing. You need to access the data from the internet. You need to have the connectivity all over the world through these internet and network technologies. There is a big data out there, and you need to have you can say the expertise to do these data minings and all these things. Okay, based on this reason, based on this requirement, this subject has emerged. To fulfill this requirement, the customer relationship management. We will see today in today's lecture that why we say the customer relationship management, why the modern marketing. You can say it if another name you have to give to this subject, that is a modern marketing. Okay, marketing management. But why we say the customer relationship management? So that we are going to discuss it today in today's lecture. I will try to cover in a couple of 2 or 3 initial lectures. Okay. So as you know that if you see the business perspective, just little background from the marketing theory. You know, all the organizations they need the customers for their survival. Okay, I think there is no disagreement with this statement, because these customers purchase the business products. Okay, when they purchase, they give the businesses, these organizations, the revenue. Okay, and they, the organization without these customers, it is not possible for them, to survive. Okay, so customers are, you can say they are the very essential, you say it's the lifeblood of the businesses. They are essential. So without the customer, no business can survive. This is another thing that you are, dealing locally or the internationally. That is a separate subject, separate topic. But right now, what I am saying, for every kind of the business, you need to have the customers. Okay, and for getting the customers, for attending the customer, for attracting the customers, and also maintaining the customer, so that they come, they purchase the company's products again and again. There, the customer satisfaction is an essential thing there. If the customer organization is not able to satisfy its customer, so they cannot achieve their targets. It's not possible. So customer satisfaction and the customer and all these things, what the organization want, how the organization progress, how they develop over them, they keep their on a path of continuous improvement. Uh, that is through the repeat purchases. So if you say the mechanism behind this, the success of the organization, what I want to say with this on this slide is that all the successful organizations, okay, they have the happy customers. Okay, they are able to retain their customers. They are able to satisfy their customers. Their customer base is expanding. Their markets are being expanding. It doesn't mean they are going, if they are entering to the new markets, they are leaving the previous markets. I mean, they are not ignoring the existing customers. Okay, so customer, one thing is clear, that customer is the focus nowadays for the business success. And we, in the 21st century, we are not dealing with the ordinary customers. Today's customer is a informed customer. He is a digitally literate customer. He has access of the lot of information. He has access to the lot of analysis out there. Just by pressing few keys on the Google, and within no time he can get the ample of the information about any organization, about the product. You require any product, you are sitting on a table, you don't need to leave your chair even. On the desktop, just giving some commands on your laptop or on your the mobile, you are there to get the information. What are the people who are selling this product, who are your competitors, what are the prices, all these things. Where can an individual or customer can buy a product? So today's customer is an informed customer. He is not an ordinary customer. Okay, so this thing is very, very important to understand. So when we talk about the customer focus, if you go a little bit in the history, so we find that how this if we say that how this modern form of the marketing has evolved rather, it has gone through a different stages. In the initial days, like in the old times, there was the barter trade and there was the exchange orientation. Okay, two parties are come together and they have the things which are required by each party. They just exchange those things, and on the basis of that, the businesses were carried out in the past. Okay, and after that, the production concept comes. The production concept, there was the need for the high volume of the products. So the focus was at that time to produce more and more things. All the philosophies, all the management philosophies, all the business management, administration philosophies, they were all dealing with fulfilling this business requirement of producing more products. So all the knowledge areas, those which emerged during those time were having this focus in their mind, that was the production focus. And if we moving on, then this production, when there was an ample of the produced goods were out there in the market, and the consumer were looking for were in a position to decide which product to purchase, and then comes the question of the quality. Okay, then next era of the product and the quality orientation started, and in that the approach were and all the knowledge areas and all the researches that were helped just to how to improve the quality of the product. Okay, quality not only from the from the standard operating standard of its operation of the or the use of that product, but also from the customer's point of view, customer satisfaction point of view. Two or three products are out there in the market in the access of the customer. Which product he is going to purchase? Definitely, his requirement was at that time was the customer demand was basically to have the something that is of the which is the quality goods, and also for that quality they were ready to pay. Like in the production orientation, there were more. The cheaper products were the looking customer were looking at cheaper products, but in the when the comes the question of the quality, they were they were ready to pay some premium over the for the quality of the products. Just a change, a shift has occurred from production to the product orientation. And as the quality is improved, more and more quality products were out there, and again, because it becomes difficult for the consumer, the customer, or you can say it's become so the ball went into the court of the customer again. If there are more than one quality products available, so which one he is going to buy? There, the another area that was the sales orientation. New sales management strategies, sales strategies were emerged. How to sales the products. The focus was more on the sales. Okay. Then after this, then comes the market orientation after the selling concept. The basic purpose of the marketing orientation was just to satisfy the customer needs and wants, fulfill the requirement of any specific market or the market niche or any segment of the market. In this, during this time, the different segmentation and all different types of markets has emerged. The specialization has emerged. Okay, the businesses have divided themselves into got into kind of in the market they were addressing. Okay, so more they were with focus approach was there in the market orientation, and it is after the marketing there comes the customer orientation. The modern, you can say the marketing is customer orientation. For the last 1 or 2 decades, it's being there. The customer approach to the customer orientation to the market. Customer is the focus. Okay, the customer satisfaction has been given the priority. The customization of the customer need, customization of the customer need to fulfill customer need is emerged there. Okay, and beside this, if you see in all this, the history of this evolution of the marketing, you see the technology is also emerging side by side. Television came into the market, and then comes the PCs, personal computers came into play, and then comes the in 90s there comes the internet. And again, in internet, there are the products like social media has emerged after 2000, like in the form of the Facebook, YouTube, and all these things. So this is all together a new market. Not only the technology is emerging, also the requirement and the customer focus and customer requirement and changes are also been occurring in the business world as well. So there is a need of a subject. In the modern time, nowadays there was an ample need of the subject that can meet the. That can not only hold all these expertise, all these knowledge areas, and then able to convert those knowledge areas into the present time requirement of the businesses. Okay, and which is I have told you earlier in the beginning of the lecture, and that is no doubt that is the global. You have to update your canvas is the global canvas. Okay, if you are residing in Pakistan, you are the seller. Okay, so for example, or you are the manufacturer. Your customer might be lying in the UAE. You got my point? It might be he's in place of buying from you directly. He's buying through Alibaba.com or he's buying from the Amazon. So so many things are there. I mean, you have to take into consideration. The modern business manager cannot just ignore just opening the shops and just sitting over there, or making one website, and that's not sufficient. Or making some group on the WhatsApp or the one page of the Facebook, that is not sufficient even. Although it looks modern in many ways as compared to, but effectively using all these technologies is also another question. I mean, how we are effectively using these technologies for the modern marketing management. Okay. Another modern orientation, another shift was which is the present shift, that is a societal orientation. The social responsibility, the role of the markets, the role of the business towards the society, or their ability to address the society as a whole. You know, in the past, if you are selling something to the markets, to the businesses, if you just see it there, you just have some market niche or some segment of the market, and they're almost, if one thing is there, they have the, you can say, you can say there, I mean, the culturally they are almost there's a uniformity. Okay, you're selling your product to the type of the customer who are having a similar culture. You're customizing that product according to that. But nowadays, when your product is there is the concept of the mass marketing. You are, I mean, not only customizing, also doing the mass marketing. You cannot ignore the mass marketing for the person manufacturer of the cars, for example. Although he is sending the car, having the basic unit of the car or the basic shape of the car, I mean the basic design of the car is the same, but he is just customizing when he is selling it to the UAE market, in the Pakistan market, or in any other country market, or again into that. So addressing the requirement of all these things, that is not possible without the compiling all the information about those cultures, about the customer, about the requirement, about the interest, and about the demand of the people of the different markets. So we just see there are 187, more than 187 countries around the world. If you're going to sell your product, is going to sell to address these markets, and that is an opportunity for every businessman. So this is up to the businessman how much, I mean, he can expand his, I mean, the markets. So not only the opportunity is there, even for getting the opportunity, for attaining this opportunity, you need to have the access of some technologies. You need to have the access of the, you need to have the hold on the information. You have to control the information. You should have the ability to manage that information. Okay. So this also creates some confusion about the subject as well that people think that this is something kind of IT related thing, because nowadays we individuals, we all are IT related individuals. You know, this is a digital society. You know, we are living in a digital world. Our businesses are living in the digital world. We cannot live without the, I mean, you can say, without the technologies. So just saying that if you are studying the technology in the marketing doesn't mean it is something the IT related, or I mean, something. So these are the confusion that I will try to clear today. Okay. So with this premise, I would like to move on. Next important concept is the concept of the customer value. You know, today's if we say what is the purpose of every business, the purpose of the business is to provide the value to them. They sell the value for the customers. If any business is not able to provide to sell, or you can say give the value to the offer the value to the customer, they cannot, I mean, get the customers. So value is basically a benefit that the buyer receives when they meet their needs. Okay, when you purchase a pen, for example, you are not just purchasing this, you can say a black pen, or I mean its size. You are just seeing how people are, or the buyer is looking. It's, I mean, how much it is satisfying this product. I mean, how much satisfying ability of this product is, the need satisfying ability of this product is. He might want another color. He might want the shape. Some might want the durability. Some might want the economy, and some might want so many things. So what is the customer value? And that is a very much subjective. It's different from customer to customer. So addressing all the requirements of these customers' values, value providing the value product to the customer, we need to understand the customer needs first. Okay. So value is basically what the customer gets by purchasing or consuming the company's offering. Offering is basically a product that is created by the company, and the value is determined by the customer. Your job is as a businessman, the job of the businessman is to create an offering according to the need of the customer. I mean, by judging or anticipating the need of the customers, and then offering that. And no, it is up to the customer. He is what value he gives to your your offering. Okay, so this thing is very important. Suppose you purchase, like for example, you purchase a mobile. Okay, if I have this mobile, like this is Huawei's mobile. So if 3 people or 4 people purchase, 3 class fellows purchase this mobile, having the same specs and the same price, but when they use it, they will define its value. Might be someone is using for its, I'm using might be for my classes. Might be one student is uses for attending the lectures. Might be other is using for for watching the YouTube videos. Might be someone else is using for for storing the data in it. So every user has his own requirements, and that requirement is if it's not fulfilled by that particular product, which is a standard product, which is a quality product. Okay, then customer value is, what I mean to say is the customer value is different from person to person, even in that case. So, modern marketing says that understanding the concept of customer value is very important, and which is subjective in nature. So, what basically customer does is basically what customer want is customer want develop his personal value equation. Okay, the consumer, who is the user of the product. The user of the product basically he developed the personal value equation, and which should always be greater than which should be zero. That should be positive. The what benefit this product is giving me, and how much I am giving for this product. In the form of the price, and in the form of the botheration or the hassle or the things like this. For getting that product. So he measures this personal value and then equate it with the benefit he receives out of that. On the basis of that, the customer generally purchase the goods. Okay. So moving on, understanding from the this value concept of the value. If you see the old definition, other than the previous, a classical definition, rather, if we say it, of the marketing, that 1983, the marketing consists of those activities that involve in the flow of goods and the services from the point of production to the point of consumption. This is what we have studied in our very early days. Like the modern present time perspective of the marketing, the same association, American Marketing Association. Now their definition of the marketing is that the marketing is an activity, a set of institutions and the processes for creating, communicating, delivering and exchanging the offerings that have value for the customers, for the clients, for the partners and the society at large. So this is a very comprehensive present time definition of the marketing. So if you just see this definition, it's covered all the things that I have addressed so far. Okay, we are creating the value, we are communicating. One thing is common here: creating the value, communicating the value, delivering the value, and exchanging the value in the form of the offerings. And if our goods, our offerings are not of the value to the customers, so that's the wastage of the time. Okay, and value for what? Not only the consumer and user. We have the customers. Okay, we have the clients, we have the partners, we have the society at large. So our canvas has broadened up. So these four important things, previously we say them the four P's of the marketing, if we can relate it with that: product, promotion, placement, and the pricing, creating, communicating, delivering, and the exchanging. So when we talk about the creating, the process of in the creating, we collaborate with the suppliers, customers, and then the consumers. In the modern business perspective, if we say that we are not easily, not only we are able to access the end users, but also we need to have the need of the channels of distributions. We need to have the communication. We need to have the collaboration with the suppliers. We need to have the collaboration with the customers to make the things quickly reachable to our end users. Okay. And in the communicating, broadly speaking, we can say we need to inform our customers. We need to inform our consumers about the product you have. Okay. And then all the delivering. I mean to say how to deliver the things to the end user. What is the best way to deliver those things to the end users? Okay. I mean, from the point of production to the point of consumption, and taking all these, considering all those channel of distributions, the whole you can say the supply chain management. Okay, that comes under it, considering all those aspects comes under the delivering part of the consumer value or the company's offering. And then the pricing, that is the exchanging. I mean, you are not only the exchanging for the price only, you are exchanging the values. What the customer want, you need to consider all the things that are related to the price. I mean, the way, the mode of payments and all these things. Okay. So keeping this review, I mean, I'm just discussing the background of the CRM basically. So these are the concepts that are working behind the customer relationship management. So if we just see in a diagram form, so when we see the value, when we say the value, it's mean creating, communicating, delivering, and exchanging. Okay. Because today's present time, if you just take a very common example, when you purchase anything, okay, suppose you go from the home to your university, so you have the different options available. So when you make your personal value equation, so you just see on the basis of your need. Suppose if the time is the important for you, so you will just try to select that means of transport which provide you quickly to your destination. If the comfort is required, then there is another selection of the product. Okay, if the safety is required, there is another selection of the product for you. And if there is the economy of or you can say the price is a factor, then there is another thing that that creates the value for you. So designing, so just imagine that thing. Present time, the manufacturer or the you can say the businessman, how he can create the product that can not only create the value to all these customers. Okay, so this makes this subject the more important in the present time marketing perspective. So for an ideal, if I just summarize all this thing, for an ideal product, I mean ideal from the perspective of the customers, the consumer. For a consumer, an ideal product is the one that provide him the desired, that fulfill his desired requirement, his need. Okay, from the business perspective, from the manufacturer point of view, from the marketer point of view, providing that value goods to the customer, that is basically the requirement of the today's business is. Okay. So moving on. So understanding this thing that how the consumers make the choices based on their needs, which is we say the ideal product. So three important things that are required, that is you need to, the businessman or the marketer has to identify the customers. They have to attract those customers. They should have the ability to, should have the system to attract those customers, and then they acquire those customers, win the customers, win the sales. And after just buying the, acquiring the customers, not just leaving it them, not just ignoring them, maintaining them, maintaining the relationship with them. This is where the relationship is entering into the marketing, into the customer relationship. So just imagine if the today's any businessman is, although they are good in identifying, attracting or acquiring, but they are not able to maintain and retain, they cannot develop, they cannot progress. So this thing is very important to understand, that makes the customer relationship more important. So this is also a difference between if, the existing marketing philosophies, or you can say, or the present time marketing philosophy, or the customer relation, or CRM, or the customer perspective. At the present time, it is now the businesses or the marketers, they maintain and they do the efforts to maintain and retain the customer beside identifying, attracting, and acquiring the customers. Okay. So with this in mind, we comes to the definition of the customer relationship marketing. So customer relationship management, CRM, is about acquiring customers by understanding and fulfilling their requirements more than the expectations, and attracting the customers through specific strategic marketing approach. Got my point? So this is the definition that, if you just see what I have discussed so far, it will cover all those things. Okay. So not only you are, attracting the customer, it is talking about the ability of the businessman. So CRM enables the businesses to acquire the customers by understanding their requirements and their ability, and developing the ability to fulfill their requirements more than their expectations. Only then the customer can be attracted towards them, and using it as a strategic marketing approach. So CRM is a combination of different strategies, different methodologies, different processes, different techniques, by use of the technologies, modern technologies, the information technologies, the digital technologies, or you say the cyber technologies, to collect the information about the customers, about the markets, their requirements in a true sense, and then enabling their businesses, enabling their organizations to satisfy or to produce the offering according to that customer or that market's requirements. So CRM focuses on the continuous, and this is also a continuous process. This is not a one-time process. But just imagine if you see there's a slope kind of a thing. Okay, it's not something like, if I can draw it here. I mean, it's something like this. I mean, it's a kind of a continuous improvement. It's a continuous improvement. If you are moving on this track, okay, your customer base is increasing, your market is expanding, only because your direction is towards the satisfying more and more customers. You are satisfying more and more customers, you are retaining more and more customers, and that is developing the customer base, and that is also giving you have the more customers, you have the more profit, you have the more sales, you have the more revenues. So continuous improvement is directly related with the organization development as well, with your company's development, with the business development. So this thing is important to understand. Okay. The traditional marketing approach, on the other hand, basically it is individual transaction based and does not emphasize on developing and maintaining the relationships, a long-term relationship or the continuous relationship with the customers. Okay, the traditional market basically focusing uh, new customer, more on the new customer, but they are just ignoring the already the existing customers. So this is one of the major difference you can say from the modern marketing perspective to that of the existing marketing perspective. So keeping these things in the mind, the CRM focuses more widely on customers and the entire functionality of the businesses with that customer focus and designing the chain of the delivery. The supply chain for the organization to provide the value to the value product to the customer. So it attracts, maintains, and enhance the relationship. In other words, when you are saying you are maintaining your customer, this means you are what you are doing is you are maintaining, you are developing the relationship with the customers. Okay. So if we say another thing that the relationship marketing, so it's not wrong if I say the relationship modern marketing is the relationship marketing. Our customers are our families. We are related with our customers. We have to commit the businesses have to show the commitment towards their customers. They should own their customers for maintaining the relationships. So they should fulfill the requirements, expectations, desires, needs of the customers by understanding it. In the same way, suppose a customer wants something, so this is the job of the marketer or the businesses according to this modern perspective. They should take pain, they should take extra effort, they should do the extra efforts to fulfill that requirement. This is only possible if we have the the access to the information about the customer needs. Suppose if we are the teachers these days, we are during this COVID time, you see, we have seen in the market uh, for teaching we need different gadgets. You know, we need these writing boards and we need these mouse, these handheld machines. Right now, I am giving you a lecture by the two tabs in my front. This is the desktop where I am delivering the lecture, and two tabs are being placed on in front of me. On one, I am watching how the video is being delivered to you, and on the one other, I have my notes open where I am delivering with you. So all these things, these are the gadgetries. If suppose, for example, a smart marketer, he understands this thing, this requirement of the time, they definitely bring the products in the markets. Okay, this is happening nowadays in the markets. If you just see it, what is happening around there, these products are now available in the market. In the past, they were very expensive tool. Now they are very affordable and economical. This camera, the cameras are also available. You just go with the tripods and all these things. Okay, So it's not wrong. We can say that the organization or those corporations which are dealing with this, for providing these things, they are following the CRM methodology. They are following the customer relationship management approach. Okay, so this makes this subject very interesting as well. Okay, so the modern components, if you see of the customer relationship management are for fulfilling all these requirements. I mean to say, initially when this concept was emerged, if you see about 10 to 20 years back, organizations had developed their websites. The businesses used to develop the database, maintain the customers' data in the computers, and they made the websites to provide their customers up-to-date information about this. And everyone started following each other. Then this is how the network companies came into being. More and more. The data providers emerged. In a way, the increase with the advancement in the technology, these things are improved more and more. So that was the basically when we say the database management and all these things making the website, that was the beginning of the CRM technology. That is the beginning of the CRM. And now the present time CRM is far advanced from that perspective. Okay, so keeping that thing in mind, this present slide is showing you what is on the canvas of the CRM, what we are going to cover in it. So that also we can say it's the major components of the modern CRM. There is a need of just you see if it is a technology, if we are using the modern technologies, if we are using the modern, the digital technologies, then that technology, that's you can say the application should be able to have like the contact center information management module. They should have the ability for the organization to provide they should provide the organization the ability to maintain the contact information of the customers. That application should have the ability to provide or to manage the sales information of the businesses. That should be able to provide the ability to compile the marketing automation. Doing the market automation management ability. So it should have the modules, different modules that should help the businesses in different ways. And if you see, these are the requirements of the modern CRM. The functions of the modern CRM as well in a way. Location-based geolocation information about. Like for example, if you say, like if you see in our daily life, if someone wants to visit your place or you want to visit somebody's place, what you say? Just send me your location. What does it mean? You are using that GPS. You go onto that GPS, you just collect that information and then send, and there is a mechanism to send that GPS information to your friend by using like WhatsApp or email or whatever. So geolocation, there is a module that should be able to provide you this kind of the information. Not only that information, plus also the information about that market, about that locality, from the marketing point of view, from the business point of view. Okay, if you just go on the Google Earth, you see, if you go select any area, you also find there are many. They show you the road link. Not only the road link, they show you the different businesses as well there. And if you just click that icon of that business, you can see its website opens. So in a way, it's accessible to you. So that kind of a module it is starting. And the workflow information, the complete office automation kind of a thing for you. The workflow doesn't mean, it's a single department-based workflow. The person is sitting in one office and sending the data to no. One might be your customer is, you need to have your supplier is in the China, and you have to communicate with him. So you have to send him some document. He has to send you some document. And the workflow. How can you maintain all this communication? business communication. So there should be a need of the workflow, audio, visual, and textual based. All this functionality need to be there in that module. Lead information management, generating the leads, the prospect, the perspective, the potential customer. I mean, making them the lead. I mean, that is also all the information. I mean, that make a potential customer into the lead. I mean, converting your into a real customer. I mean, all that the information during that process. I mean, pre-sale to actual sale and all this thing. You need to have the separate module. Your marketing guy or the sales guy go to that customer and convert that customer after an efforts. I mean, to convert that customer into a real customer, this is not a simple mechanism. If there is a complete information support behind that guy, so it make him quite comfortable. I mean, quite easily he can access that. He can do that. Artificial intelligence. I mean, the data and analytical abilities. Okay, just I give you an example on here that comes to my mind here. Suppose there is a person like, for example, if I say it. Suppose there is a Mr. A, okay, and there is a Mr. B. Okay, he is a, suppose he represented, both are representing the customer, their company, and he's a sales manager or the guy of this company, and he is the one who needs some the product, you can say the business customer. If he is the customer here in this scenario, and if he is the, suppose, the supplier or the seller or whatever, you just see this scenario. If suppose this is a person who needs some hardware, okay, for its company, okay, and he is an officer, might be, who decides what kind of a hardware or what kind of the technology he should purchase for his business. He may be the CEO of the company, whatever. And you are the one, and this Mr. B is the one who is the provider of that hardware, and he is the one whose company is able to provide or to satisfy the hardware need of that customer. Might be, for example, this company require the, for example, you can say the website. They need the domain. They need the website to make. They need the website to maintain. So they need there are hundreds of the businesses who can provide them this service. Suppose if this B is smart enough and he is using the CRM. So just to give you an example how he will operate. You know, he will definitely, if you see in the sales management, he will go for the pre-sales. Okay, in the pre-sales stage, what he will do is he will just collect the information about the company A, his company. What he will do? Very simple. He will go to the website. He will go into the website of that company. He will get all the information about that company, and also he will see he will get the detail about for example, what are their suppose, for example, what the products they are dealing, what is their customer base, what is their market share, and all this information they can very easily access from that market, from that website. So on the basis of that information, I mean, you can say he can visit his like Facebook page, he can visit his Instagram. We'll see how they are, what they are offering and what kind of attraction they are giving. So this Mr. B is able to have the complete information about the company A's products. The A's products and functioning. So in a way, he is ready before going to that. And if this thing is being provided to him through the CRM, so this is a very good thing. Okay. So on the basis of that, when he conduct the first meeting, he is prepared enough. He has a better, in a position to answer his needs because he already studied the requirement of that businesses. And not only during the meeting, he is able to not only the answers of all the questions of that Mr. Is, and also he is able to store the answers or the questions or the queries or the requirement of the Mr. A that he is expecting from Mr. B's company. Okay, and Mr. B is providing this data simultaneously to its technical department. Okay, It's mean while in the meeting, he is able to provide the data to the information to its company as well, and they are getting ready as well. They are arranging the workforce. They are arranging all the technical details. What is required for this company, and then they are selecting, or the you can say the customizing their product. What kind of the domain they should give, what kind of the ability that domain should have, what is the workload, and what is the data uploading load requirement, what is the data downloading requirement, and all these things. Suppose if website is the requirement, so very easily they are able to not only it is saving the time, also it is making them the smart. It is making them smarter enough as compared as that of their competitors. Okay, after the information, he is now when he comes back to the departments, this marketing guy, this sales guy, he again will find that this technical team is already ready for fulfilling his requirement, because he doesn't have to go there and to explain him, "Well, this is what my customer wants," and all these things. He's already sent the information to his department technical, and they are already ready for that. So they are of giving him the different solution. On the basis of this solution, he is again going for the second meeting, and there they are negotiating. And after negotiating, there are highly likely. There are definite chance that they will get the customer, because they are in a better position to satisfy their requirement, their queries, and all these things. Okay, and not only after this, during this, so suppose he has completed his task, this sales guys. Now this company, this this company is now, after completing the work of the sales team, though now it is constantly interacting with the engineering department throughout its the life cycle of that the product, the time they use this product. Suppose 1 year, 2 years, so they are in during that time they constantly interact with the different departments for satisfying their requirement. Might be some troubleshooting, some training, some installation, and all these things. So if during this time CRM is again helping them to fulfill the requirements in the same way that they have done at the sales stage, that provide the requirement of the customer. They are providing them the right hardware. They are providing them the right the customer care. They are providing them the right time trainings. Okay, they are providing them the best the hardware. You can say the experience. So this is all again with through this software, which we say this system, the CRM. So if any organization, what I mean to say is that if they are using this CRM technologies, this CRM system, which is providing and all these things that we have just seen, all these things. So what you just imagine how they are in a position to satisfy the customer requirements, how much they are in a position to develop the relationship with with their customers. Okay, so it is not possible then their customer will go and switch to any other to say the service provider. Okay, so this is the basically you can say, if I just conclude all this thing, CRM basically enables the organization that they are in a better position to develop the long and lasting relationship with their clients. Okay. So we have all these modules. Moving on. So CRM is a capability. CRM is a process. CRM is a information system. These are to say, when I say the information system, I mean that now you are in a position to understand what I mean. Okay. CRM is a business strategic management. CRM is an integrated approach, and it is an analytical tool. You got my point? So just saying that the CRM is only doing this one thing and this is not doing other thing, that is wrong. There are some misconceptions about the CRM that I will be discussing after this. So with this in mind, we can say there are 4 major types of the CRM. Nowadays, the strategic component of the CRM, operational component of the CRM, analytical component of the CRM. So in the coming lecture, we will be discussing more on it in detail rather. So throughout this subject, we will be discussing the different part of this one way or the other. Okay. So strategic CRM, looking the overall, I mean the strategic level of the organization to operate by using. I mean this is the unit. This is the module that is helping the strategic component or strategic level of the organization to make the decisions. That is providing them the information, such an information they are in a position to make the effective strategic decisions. So CRM is the strategic CRM helps in strategic management of the organization. Next comes the operational CRM. In the operational CRM, we again deal with these markets, sales, and the services component of the organization. All right. To do the effective marketing management, to do the effective sales management, and to providing the effective customer services. So CRM helps at the operational level in this way. And another perspective is the analytical component of the CRM. I mean, its ability to collect the data. I mean, that is what we say the IT component. If you say, I mean, the database management system. I mean, the compiling. I mean, the collecting the data, storing the data, processing the data. I mean, providing the data, accessing the data. Okay, and analyzing the data. And all these things, that is the analytical component of the CRM. If you just see, this is basically these four components are showing the from the information system perspective. I mean, you could say if this is an information system, so these are the four major components. If you can say, you can divide its function into these four perspectives. And at the end, it is another the modern use of the CRM is the recently being included in it. That is a societal CRM. That is basically the use of the digital society, the data of the digital society. I mean the data of the social media. I mean like through the Facebook, the data from this YouTube and from this I mean the Instagram and all these social media platforms. CRM is also helping you in that. As you see in the case of the YouTube, what you see is, I mean, whenever you open any watch any, I mean, and when you subscribe any channel, so automatically when you open when that channel upload the video, it automatically comes to you. Okay, so this is through the technology. So technology is enabling you to that. Whenever you open any video, it's similar videos are also being shown to you. The related ads are being provided to you. Okay, so these platforms are basically not only providing the data, useful data to the company, like for example, a person who is using the YouTube or using the Facebook, these companies can provide the businesses the information about the customers. What are the customer taste, what are the customer requirement, what are the customer preferences, what are the customer interest, how they spend time, what is the best time they do when they are active and when they are not active and all these things. Okay, they all the information about their usage and all the information about their so all these things about the customer these companies can provide you, these platforms can provide you. And big companies and the modern companies who are having the CRM, they have the data about their customer. I mean, if they have on the basis of all the experience they have on the day basis, they collect the data and they have developed a huge databases of their customers, customer trends. Look at their repeat information about their repeat purchase, information about their change in interest and changes in the usage of the products. Okay, companies itself have compiled, have developed their own databases. So general confusion that I was just telling you about the CRM was one of the misunderstanding. CRM does all these things. So, but if doesn't mean that we can say like it is a tool to develop the sales team. It's a kind of a marketing DBMS. It's kind of a loyalty scheme development or the IT tools. These are its uses, you can say. But just saying that this is the only use if some business is using it as a DBMS, it's okay if they are using it to maintain the database of the customers. But it doesn't mean this is not the only use of it. It is a strategic arm in the information system. So there are many things you can do with the look when you have the information about the customers. Okay, and this level of information, I mean, the way that these Facebook and these social media is compiling about the usage of the customer of their customers. So how much things you can do? I mean, you can understand if you have it means you have the clear picture about your customers. So you can design a better product for them. You can design a better loyalty scheme for them. Okay, you can train your sales team more effectively to handle those customers. You got my point? So these are the general misconceptions in the past that were emerged and it is written also found in the books and the different CRM is all this. So CRM is I've just gone through already that CRM is a multi-purpose kind of a strategic level of information system that helps maintain, develop the relationship, long and lasting and continuous relationship with its customers. So who are the main users? Generally, in the past, when the CRM was back in 1990, when it was started, this concept was started. The big companies, like big organizations, were the only customer. But nowadays, the medium-sized organizations, smaller-sized organizations, they are also becoming its users. Because of the, one of the requirement is at that time, if you see back in 1990, the penetration of the technology was not that high in the among the masses. But nowadays, the penetration is very high. Okay, all every home, and we cannot imagine to live without these technologies, with all these gadgets, information gadgets. Okay, there is a information overload. We are living in the information age. We have our present time generation has their minds are developed in such a way they are able to compile the big information as compared to our generations. It's a digital time, digital age. I mean that is why the more penetration, more deployability, more you can say adaptability of these technologies is found in the societies. So this has also increased the uses of the CRM as well. Okay, so CRM as a new knowledge area is emerging. If I conclude today's lecture, so it's if we just see it as a new knowledge area, new technology-based information system. The technology-based, you can say, a marketing information system, a strategic level, strategic marketing management, tool, you can say. So with that, its users are no doubt the banks, and these are the automobile manufacturers. I have just written the name of some of the important ones. Business vendors, the customers. I mean, these are all the middlemen like suppliers and all these things. Retail chains, these big companies are big chains of the retail stores. They need the data about the customers. They need the data about about the customer's interest so that they can put the things according to their interest in their shelves. And they put the things. You just imagine when you go on the grocery shops, like these stores, you find during the days when there are the salary days on the first 5 dates of every month, first, second, third, and fifth, you see all the shelves and all these grocery stores are fully populated with these goods on more you find, the more salesmen around there, around those racks. And what is this? Because they know that more customer visit during these days for purchase their groceries. And what kind of items they are required, they have the data about those customers. In a way, they are using the CRM. You can say. Okay. So the banks, big organizations, business vendors, retail chains, service providers. I mean, service provider mean all these four. If you have the ATM, you can say, I mean, that is on your till. You have to these for scratching your ATM card and credit cards. If that machine is not able to work just because of the weak internet, so you cannot, the customer cannot pay the bill. What you got my point? So these service provider, internet service providers, and these network hardware service providers, and these vendors and these machines, the kind of the machine, they are also become very important. So more jobs are also being created with this technology. Okay, so this is a new time, new world. And during the COVID-19, if I'm not wrong, it is I can say that with these use of the technologies, the companies who have the CRM intact with them, they are quite efficient. I mean, they were quite able to handle this scenario as well. So just imagine in the cases of the banks, if this say with the CRM, they are able to have the information about the use of their creditors, I mean, their account holders. They can separate these their clients on the basis of their usage, on the basis of their deposits, on the basis of their spendings, on the basis of their withdrawals, on the basis of their consumption, and all these things. You know, when these offers are being given to you, you receive the call. Then why they give you this information? They know that you are the potential client? Because they have the data about you. They know how much deposit you have and how much spending you do and how much money or the salary comes to your accounts and how much, I mean, all these things. If you are the businessman, what is your, the frequency of frequency, how you do transaction frequency and how you do the transaction. So these things is make every customer different from another one. So just treating the customer as in the cases of the old banks, you could, old style of the banking, you cannot treat all the customer in the same way. You have to understand with this information, with these technologies, you are able to understand, the banks are able to understand the customer in a better way, and they are able to provide the better solution. New and new packages are being offered to the customers by these banks after understanding the type of the customer you are. Okay. Same is the case in the case of if you see the automobile industry, which is directly dealing with their, you can say these dealers, or car dealers, their offices, their these you see these showrooms are everywhere. These vendors are directly dealing with the manufacturer of the car companies. They provide them the first-hand information about the customer's requirement, not only before the sale, plus also after the sale. Okay, based on their feedback, based on their complaints, or based on even when the cars come to the showroom for the repair or for the services, they ask the customers what is it. They give you the piece of paper or card, and they give you the feedback, and you just receive the card, and after 4 or 5 minutes, you just receive the call from these vendors, from these showrooms, that how you are feeling after using their products. So this is all the data they are collecting. Okay. So class, that was all for today's lecture. Just we have gone through general understanding, developed the general understanding, cleared some confusion. We have narrowed down our perspective, that focused ourselves what is CRM and what is not a part of the CRM. So it is a very comprehensive subject. It is a very, you can say, a strategic level understanding about this marketing perspective, modern perspective. We will learn more about the technologies. We will learn more about the use of these marketing knowledge with the we are going to learn that how you use these technologies by using these strategic management in theories, how you integrate these technologies with these theories in a way. Okay, so that is going to be a very interesting subject for all of us. So I hope that today you are able to have some basic understanding about this. Okay, so with this in the mind, I have given you already. I will be also providing you the discussion question with you to you in the Google class and also on my blog as well. I'll also give you the weekly assignments, and with all that you will be able to have a better understanding. And after reading the books that I have recommended to you, so the question I'll be giving you and the case study I'll be giving you that will be mentioned in it. So I hope this is going to be a new beginning for in your knowledge in your knowledge. So okay class, I'm going to close it now. Thank you very much. So please just if you have any question, so just you may send me on the Google class in the comment section and also in the comment section of this video as well. Okay, thank you very much. Allah Hafiz.